Hello, this is Dr. Oz. Today I would like to show you something that is not that commonly used but very important tool in Excel called Scenario Manager. In our previous video, we talked about data tables to conduct sensitivity analysis, but the problem with data tables is that we can go up to two input parameters at a time. So what if I want to change more than two parameters and observe the results? Then we use Scenario Manager in Excel. All right, so I'm going to show you this in a Middletown amusement park example to show you the power of Scenario Manager. So for this amusement park, we have two different types of clients. One type is season pass holders, and another one is non-season pass owner, which I will call them admissions. So depending on different scenarios, in this case based on weather, I may have partly cloudy weather or rain or sunny. If I have sunny weather, I would have 8,000 season pass holders. If I have a rainy day, I would expect to have 1,200 season pass holders to come to my amusement park in a given day. If it's partly cloudy, I would expect 3,000. And admission, people with admission tickets, 1,600. 250, and sunny, of course, the highest, in this case 2,400. And my season pass holders only spend $15. If it's partly cloudy, sunny, they spend more money. If it's rainy, they won't spend that much money. And for admission people, based on historical data, again, they will spend so much money if it's sunny day for food and drinks and things like that. And looks like there's a discount for my season pass holder. That's why they spend less money, significantly less money. Maybe these people are paying on average, I don't know, per year, $1,000 or whatever might be. And this is not going to be part of my model because I'm trying to figure out what's going on daily basis, not whole year for this specific model. But if it's raining, my admission people, clients will only spend 20 bucks. It's partly cloudy, they will spend $45. And cost of operations do change as well. Like I will have more cost of operations, which includes in this case variable costs and fixed costs associated with my operations every day on average. If it's a rainy day, 27,000. If it's partly cloudy day, it's $33,000. So what I would like to do is conduct a scenario analysis or what if analysis or sensitivity analysis to see what's going on if I change my input parameters. All right, so let's build our model first before we conduct our sensitivity analysis. So let's start with the input parameters. So let's enter our input parameters for this example. We have admission price of $35 per ticket. We have number of season pass, number of season pass holders admitted, let's say 3,000 for our base scenario in this case, which is our actually, as you see here, partly cloudy scenario. 3,000 passes. Admissions, maybe I should say here, yeah, that's all right, 1,600 tickets in my base scenario. And I have average expenditure of season pass holders. Let's say this number is $15 since they have discount per pass, and average spending of my admission clients is more expensive since they don't have discount, $45 per ticket, per person or per ticket sold. So let's enter that here too. Perfect. And I have my cost of operations, which includes, in this case, variable cost and fixed cost. And this cost is, in my base scenario, $33,000 per day. And finally, cost of goods sold as a percentage is given to be 50%, which is 0.5. It's 50% of my daily revenue, which doesn't include season pass prices per year. Okay, so let's build our model. Okay, so in this model, let's color code it differently. I like to start all my models with my objective. So step number 1 is my objective. So what's the objective here? Maximize, since I have revenue information here, right? And also I have expenditure information. So my objective is maximize profit, which, as you guys know, it is total revenue minus total cost. All right, so I will calculate that value right here. All right, so to be able to calculate this value, I need to figure out total revenue because I don't know, that's not given to me. So step number 2, what I'm gonna do is calculate my total revenue. So what's my total revenue? I have multiple sources of revenue. One from, so maybe we can highlight this. So I have multiple sources of revenue. One here, $35 per ticket, $15 per pass, and $45 per ticket. So I have 3 different types of revenue. So let's write here, revenue from admission price, admission revenue, maybe I should say that, plus I have maybe I can say spending pass revenue, pass spending revenue, and finally I have admission spending revenue. So I have 3 different types of revenues. All right. So I don't know these revenues. Now I need to calculate them, right? To be able to calculate total revenue, I need to calculate 3 components. All right. So let's focus on the first component, which is admission revenue. And this number is going to be admission price, which is variable cost, right? Cost per unit times number of units, in this case number of tickets, which is right here. All right, let's go to next component, which is pass spending revenue. Let's calculate this value. Again, it's a variable cost. Pass spending, so unit cost per unit per pass is $15 times number of units, which is number of passes. So looks like I generate $56,000 from admission revenue, $45,000 from past spending revenue, and finally I need to calculate admission spending revenue. Which is gonna be unit revenue, which is variable cost, $45 per ticket times number of tickets sold for a given day. So it looks like we can generate $72,000 there. All right, so we have 3 revenue streams every single day. And again, these are the revenues that are in addition to our season pass revenue generation per year. Now my total revenue per day is this plus this plus this, which is $173,000. Pretty good. So I'm done with the total revenue part. Now I need to calculate the total cost so that I can calculate the profit. All right, step number 6, total cost. So how many types of cost do I have? Cost of operations 1, cost of goods sold 2, cost of operations plus cost of goods sold. All right, to be able to calculate this, again, I need to calculate cost of operations. So cost of operations is a variable cost, and unit cost is, sorry, this is not a variable cost, a fixed cost. It doesn't change based on number of tickets. So this is a fixed cost, $33,000 in this base scenario. Let's focus on the cost of goods sold, which is the second component, to be able to calculate total cost so that I can calculate my profit. So cost of goods sold is going to be 50% of total money spent, not due to tickets though. It's based on the spending in my park in terms of food and drinks and so on, which is going to be past spending revenue plus admission spending revenue, 50% of spendings. All right, so that's another 58,000. So maybe I should say daily revenue. I should say daily spendings, 50% of daily spendings. All right. So now I can calculate my total cost by cost of operations per day plus cost of goods sold per day, which is 91,500. Now I can calculate my profit, which is total revenue minus total cost, which is $81,500. Perfect. Now I save my file. However, now I do know that these numbers will change. So maybe I would just take a screenshot of this, and depending on the scenario, weather condition, my numbers, my parameters will change. So that's why it's important to do scenario analysis. Let's copy this to our Excel. These are the scenarios. Zoom out a little bit, Control Shift down, make it smaller. So I would like to analyze these scenarios. All right. Still, I was so big. Let me just make it smaller so we can see. All right, so let's do a scenario analysis based on these 3 scenarios: partly cloudy, rain, and sunny. All right, so to do that, data, what if analysis, and scenario manager. But looks like my scenario manager was not available for me. I need to click on my cell that has value here, this one right here. Again, the data, what if analysis, and scenario manager. And here I need to add my scenarios. Click add. My first scenario is partly cloudy. and I would like to change all these cells: pass holders, admissions, average expenditures, and so on. So I would like to change these values: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and also cost of operations, which is fifth one. I just kept the control button pressed. I highlight these and then click here. All right, so I want to prevent changes and then click OK. And the values here are, let's enter those values. I need some. So the values here are 3,000, 1,600, 15, 45, and 33,000. I don't need to change anything. It's my base scenario. Click Add. All right. Let me just go to the right, close this one, and close this one too. I'll just scroll right so I can see my numbers. Let's do it again. Data, body analysis, scenario manager. So another scenario. Let's name this one as rain. I would like to change the same cells. Click OK, but this time the values are not 3,000, 1,200, 1,600, but 250, and 10, and 20, and 27,000. Click Add. So then last one, sunny. Change the same variables. Click OK. And this time it's 8,000, 2,400, 18, 57, and 37,000. And click OK. So I have 3 scenarios, and I would like to show my results. To do that, I need to summary, click summary, and then I would like to create my summary in, let's say, right here. Enter. Okay. All right. So this takes some time, and I will continue on this in my next video. Until then, enjoy business analytics.